Elmer with a right handball. Good play.
Oh!
High tackle there.
That'll be off,
Proctor.
I reckon.
Phil Proctor a bit high on Hearn there.
Gee, I thought he might have been shown a card there. Actually, Scotty might have made it look better than what it was. Perhaps it did look nasty when it occurred, didn't it?
Hearn with a right foot kick in towards the centre half forward position, but Daryl Jones is back there and he takes the mark. Handball to Schwennerson onto his left foot, looking out towards the wing, and Stewie Marnie. Good mark by Marnie, one hand. Tries to get around Costello, he does. Onto his left foot, looking up towards half forward. Priddle now. Priddle, good mark. Over the back, he takes the mark at half forward for North Geelong. He looks long towards Boothroyd, who's won out with Jolly. Jolly in front this time. Good use of the body by Brendan Jolly, and he takes the mark in front of Boothroyd.
Kick just seemed to drop a little bit short there, and Jolly was in front. Now he's kicked the ball a long way from that end. Costello goes up, claims the mark, is paid, and that Burns was coming in down there. It might have been 50. Costello pointing it out, but not receiving the 50. Short kick to Elmer. Takes the mark just forward to the centre of the ground. Right foot kick by Elmer. Too far for Bissett. Here comes Camerotto. Can't pick it up. Milne's got it. Milne now left foot kick around the body. Not bad either. Lovely kick from Milne. He's found, might be Elzinger, is it? Yeah, it is. Takes the mark. Plays on handballs out wide. Gives it across to skipper in Schwennerson. Schwennerson now steadies. Has to kick with the right foot. Tumbles it in towards the centre of the ground. Not so effective on that occasion. And Glenn Light takes the mark there and will send Anakie forward.
With a booming torpedo punt from the wing. Looks up towards Bissett. He's got four around him. It's over the top of the head towards Darren, Jolly and Milne. Good play from Milne to push it out in front of him. Right foot, right hand. Good play. He's got 5 metres now. Onto his right foot out towards half back. Good play from Franken, who's in front. He overruns the ball. Hearn now. Over to Camerotto at 50. Camerotto at 50 on his right foot. Up towards Jolly. Gets back North Geelong. 2 on him. Good play. And that was Maranovic sees the ball through for behind. To Anakie.
Yeah, change coming up here. This is Dean Lawrence coming on for his first run. Jason Franken coming off. And Lawrence wearing the number 99 Guernsey. He must be tired. You have to sit on the bench with that number on your back to start off, wouldn't you? Simpson's kick in out towards half back is not bad. Good mark taken by Malcolm Key. And he's got the ball now. Key kicks it across towards Elzinger. Clever little kick off the ground amongst a pack of Anakie players. Picked up at ground level by little Jamie Elmer. Elmer now goes in towards half forward. There's not much happening down there. Here's a chance for Beggs. He paddles it in front of him. Pushes it a bit further. Simpson reads the play well. Gets it to Key. Key goes across to Proctor there. And Proctor's long kick heads towards half back flank centre wing area. Jeff Ryan in front there, happy to see the ball going over the boundary line, and it's a boundary throw in.
Alford and Welsh come across now to do the ruck work. A short throw in by the umpire. Welsh onto his left hand, good play. Camerotto can't use the ball. It's into Alford's hands and he sees it over the line. Neil Alford there doing some good ruck work in the first quarter. The Upco Easy Shop scoreboard shows North Geelong 5 goals, 7-37. Anakie 3 behinds. Welsh now, good play from Cook over the back. He can't take the ball with him. Tab is in there, tries to get the ball out.
40 Bissett, and he'll straighten up and go for home.
Kicking a bit longer in this second quarter, Anakie, and they're reaping their rewards. They've got Bissett at full forward now. They've got a target down there. And they found him on that occasion. A good mark from Corey Bissett, who's only 5 metres out from goal. He should have no trouble in putting this through. For Anakie's second of the day. He does so. Good play from Anakie. Corey Bissett's first goal of the day, and Anakie's second.
It is his first goal, but he's certainly been quite active. He's just yelling out for different boots, I think, there. A bit slippery out there and on the ground. He might be wanting the screw-ins rather than the moulded soles. I used to wear the old Jenkins, who used to come up to about your knees. Never did an ankle, but you couldn't run very fast in them. Okay, there's big Corey on the screen there. He's played pretty well, Corey. He was a contributor in their first quarter debacle where they only kicked 2 points, but he was certainly lively. And now he's got one on the board, and he'll be happy with that. Dean Burke standing there with him. Ball back to the setup. And scoreboard just coming up here. 5-7-37 North Geelong. Anakie have got 2-4-16. They've narrowed the margin. They still trail, in fact, by about 21 points.
Waiting for a new football as Corey...
Can you hear me, Cookie?
Yes, I can hear you, Noel.
We just blew a fuse.
We blew a fuse.
Yeah.
We've had a great day, really, haven't we?
We're going along fine. We can't
get to air on 89.1 Country FM. They can hear us but can't put us to air. We've blown a fuse.
Having a great day.
And I reckon the can I got's been there about 4 years is the worst can I've ever had in my life. I opened it up and it went everywhere. I think they're crook on me out here at North Geelong. I went to school with Dick Philpott too. He's crook on me.
I think they're all crook on us.
I'll get stuck in it, Dick, when at half time too.
Oh, it's just one of those days, mate. We should have started the Great Western.
Yeah, it's lovely there too. Things can only get better, so stick with us if you're out there, out there at the Great Western watching the video as we see Paul Welsh do the ruck work in the centre for Anakie.
Eves gets the tap out for North Geelong. Good play from Smillovic to keep it in front of him. He's tackled now by Menzies. He gets a right foot to it. Tabs in there. Gibbons, good handball to Menzies. Left hand handball to Light. Onto his left foot out towards the half-forward flank. Good pick up by Beggs. Onto his right foot. Elmer turns around, can't bring the ball with him. Burke onto his right foot back in towards the centre, and Alford and Welsh. Alford dives to the ball. Oh, that's a mark. Oh, no, not paid.
The umpire had the perfect view of that. It was right in front of him. You'd have to let him go.
Good play from Jeff Belair's to kick it towards half forward for Anakie, but Dean Burke takes the mark.
It was right in front of the umpire, though. Alfred Eves back at ball. Must have touched the ground, then he's reclaimed it, I'd suggest.
All right.
Now, here we go. Alfred's going to get reported. He got the card. Off you go, Alfie. I think he might well have disputed that decision of the umpire there.
He might have.
And, well, off he goes.
Another blow for North Geelong, who's already got Jones off, and Anakie have got Camerotto off, so...
So a loose man out here for Anakie somewhere. It'll be Paul Welsh, in fact, and he's an awkward bloke. He'll form the wall across half-back himself.
Burke from half-back now, looks towards the centre. Belair's is there, keeps his eye on the ball. Good mark, Scott Simon in the middle of the ground, good mark for Anakie.
He's a skilled player, isn't he, Scotty Simon?
He is, onto his left foot now, looking for Coots. He's behind, but he punches the ball, good play. Simpson now picks the ball up and runs through the centre, onto his left foot. An open forward line, Boothroyd and Jolly, good use of the body by Boothroyd. And Rod Boothroyd takes the mark about 40 metres out from goal.
In front on that occasion, big legs, and was able to hold young Jolly out. Brendan Jolly couldn't get around him. Well, they haven't done much this quarter, North Geelong, and this would really hurt Anakie if he could kick this one. They haven't had it up there very often. Distance of worries, do you think, Jace?
It could just hold up in the wind, but I'll back him here. I think he might kick it.
Yeah,
he's
been
been
kicking
kicking well in the
about
first
45 metres.
So there you go, and I'm a great judge, aren't I?
He might nearly kick it. He nearly did too, but he missed by 21 yards. At least it's out of bounds on the full. Scotty Hearn takes free kick there in the right back pocket. Grandstand side of the ground swings. Play this side, gives us a bit of a look at it. Up goes Paul Welsh. No, couldn't hold the mark. Don't dispute it. You get sent off. Taps the ball out wide there. Here comes little Elmer. He's in there. Light, a clever tap away. Got no one to help him. Here comes Marnie. Picks it up on left foot. Kicks into the corridor at centre half forward. It's all Anakie there. They spill the mark. Oh, that looked a little bit of a high tackle. And it's pretty welling out there. These two sides having a real wing-ding go.
I thought he ducked his head a bit there, actually, Cookie, but the umpire didn't agree, and he's given the free kick.
I think just as well he did. He could have been off on the stretcher. That was Brendan Jolly, of course. He looks up here for young Steve Green. He's gone right out of it after the first 10 minutes. Picks up now, kicks it out wide. 2 plays 1. Ben Beggs rebounds off Ben Beggs' legs. That's hard to say with a mouthful of peanuts. He picks it up. He ran out of bounds with the footy on that occasion, and it's out of bounds. Well, just attacking side of centre wing, North Geelong into attack.
21 points up, North Geelong, as we wait for the throw-in.
I tell you what, big Noel Tucker, he stuck on a cigarette. He's had about 5 since he got that here in front of us.
Good play from Priddle in front. He can't keep it with him, though. Dean Lawrence over the back with the gloves on, with his right foot out towards the wing, looking for Green. He's got about 10 metres on Elzinger. Good. He's called for a push in the back, and Shane Coots will get the free kick in front of Simpson at half-back for Anakie. He looks in short, a lead by Simon. Simon takes the mark. He's having a good go today, Simon. Onto his left foot. Shocking kick, though. Elzinger gets back. He can't handle the ball. He does now. Handball out towards Burke. Burke's got 5 or 10 metres. He takes his time. He looks upfield. Looks short. He kicks into the man on the mark. Good play, Jeff Belair's. Eves now. Stewie Marnie leaves it for him. Onto his left foot. Up towards centre half forward. Jeff Ryan's there, and so is Rory Priddle. And Rory Priddle takes the mark for North Geelong.
Been impressed with this kid. He's been a bit of a live boy, and he's as cheeky as they come. He's like a schoolboy. He's that cheeky. He got the ball across to Eves, took the mark. Eves goes down a half forward. Swetterson marks. Danger, danger, danger. Goes down wide. Looking for Boothroyd. Can't mark. Good fist, Jolly. Boothroyd gathers, tackled, lost the footy. Play on the call. Might have been lucky there. Legs. Picked up by Priddle. Kicks the ball sideways. Gives it to Swetterson. Straightens up on right foot. Kicks it back into the corridor.
Great vision.
Great vision. He looked to have a shot at goal for a minute on the right foot. Looked across, saw a Boothroyd standing there, and the pass on the right foot was a beauty. Scotty Simon's been dragged up to that shocking kick out of the middle. Onto the ground comes Justin Tate. His first run of the afternoon. And just leave it with you there, Jason, for a minute.
Okay, good, great play from Eves and Schwenison. They're going to be important with Elford and Jones off the ground at the moment. Great work from Schwenison to find Rod Boothroyd as we're back.
And pleased to notice, times have got away, but Boothroyd's having a shot for goal. We're on 89.1 Catry FM. Yes, I can hear myself in the phones here as he comes in and fires for goal. Boothroyd goes bang, it's a goal. The big legs has kicked his third. North Geelong have stemmed the tide a bit here. Anakie opened up the second quarter in great style. North Geelong have kicked a very important goal and they've gone further ahead.
Yes, great work from Eves and Schwenison in the build-up there, and also young Rory Priddle, and Boothroyd finished off the work with a great goal, and they certainly needed that. Anakie were coming back with the breeze in the second quarter, and North Geelong have pulled away again. On the Abco Easy Shop scoreboard, North Geelong 6 goals, 7.43. Anakie 2 goals, 4.16.
Welcome listeners to Catry FM. Sorry about the problems we've had, enormous problems here today. We've even blown a fuse. Everything's gone wrong. The game's been pretty good though. Welsh tries to take the ball out of the middle. He can't do so. Now, into attack come North Geelong up to half forward. Priddle dives at the foot. He can't handle it. Picked up by Scott Hearn. Clever little kick around the boundary line. Heads for Gibbons. Should have held it with two hands. Missed it. And the ball's gone over the line and out of bounds. Just on this centre wing. Perhaps attacking side of centre wing. North Geelong in attack. We'll bring you the scoreboard. It shows 6 goals, 7.43 North Geelong. 2-4-16 Anakie. North Geelong opened up brilliantly in the first quarter. And at quarter time they led 5-7-37 to just 2 points as Big Paul Welsh punts Anakie into attack.
Burke in front for North Geelong at centre half back. Good play from Bissett. He picks it up. He's tackled now. Good tackle by Simpson. It's out to Belair's off the ground. Stewie Marnie runs through. So does Elmer. Marnie over top of the ball. Good play from Justin Tate, who's just on the ground. Gets it out towards Ben Beggs at half forward. Up towards Coots. Good play from Moranovic at the back. He taps it over the top of Coots. Good tackle. It's out to Coots again onto his left foot. Puts it around the boundary line, but it's on the full. As we see Camerado and Jones back on the ground, who'd had 15-minute spells for their respective sides. And we see it'll be Burns in the back pocket for North Geelong. He looks out towards Smilovic and Eves. Eves in front. It's play on the call. Tate now. Bissett onto his right foot. Runs away from goal, and it's out of bounds on the full. Having a bit of trouble with his boots at the moment, Corey Bissett. Shane Burns will take the free kick in the back pocket for North Geelong, who lead 6 goals, 7.43, and Anakie 2 goals, 4.16. Kicking with the aid of a 2 or 3 goal breeze to the Melbourne end of Osborne Park.
Just seems to have freshened a bit as the day's gone on too. Now Corey Bissett's coming up and Scotty Simon coming back on. The kick comes back towards Welsh. He can't mark. Burke's doing all right this quarter. Hand pass out. It's a good one. Gives it a little Marnie. Marnie the give. Kicked it straight to Scotty Simon, who's just come back on the ground. He makes a better fist of that kick and thumps it long to half forward. No mark taken down there. Glenn Light, clever little give across towards Ben Beggs. Tipping in there, Proctor for North Geelong. A chain of hand passes, sees the ball. Actually kicked back now with Camerado back on the ground after being sent off. Takes the mark. He goes to centre half forward. Who's waiting there? Stephen Green, I think you'll find. And he takes the grab. Wanted to play on, wasn't allowed to. Now he does. Short kick. You're looking there for the 14 Guernsey there of Jamie Elmer. Couldn't find him. North have done well. They've repelled the ball out over half-back. I just wonder about the kick from Greaves there. He was standing 50. Surely the long one with the breeze was the answer.
Yeah, it certainly was. And he had leads from Jolly, but he decided to go short over the top of Elmer's head and has resulted in a free kick to Jamie Elmer on the outer side. Half-forward flank.
That must have been out on the full.
I think it was out on the full from North Geelong. So Elmer will take the free kick. He pushes it in towards centre half-forward, looking for Welsh and Cook. Welsh over the back.
Oh, great mark, big fellow.
Good mark by the ruckman.
Well, they certainly need him to lift. Neil Alford sent from the ground, and he's not on yet. Now, a couple of interchanges coming up. Coming on looks like Jason Greaves, is it, for his first run? Got the 36 Guernsey on. That's Jason Greaves. And coming on to Ivan Jovanovic as Welsh's kick is, well, he doesn't kick many goals, Welshie, and he hasn't spoilt the average. He hasn't split any part of the woodwork down there. It's out of bounds on the full. Should have made better of that. The kick in goes back towards Dean Burke, who looks as though he took that mark. Now it's Proctor.
But it's going to come back to Schwenison.
Been called back. Umpire wasn't ready evidently. Got to kick over the mark.
Schwenison now he plays on. No, he's tried to play on around the mark. He's got to kick over the mark.
Yeah, once he goes back behind the boundary line, he must kick over the mark.
So Schwenison now will look long on his left foot. He goes long now. Welsh is over the back and Smilovic. Jones is in front. Daryl Jones takes the mark for North Geelong, the North Geelong coach.
I'll give you the scoreboard out here. The APCO Easy Shop scoreboard in and around Geelong. APCO Easy Shop 6-7-43. The home side North Geelong. It's 2-4-16 to Anakie.
Good play from Menzies over the back of Ryan. He gives it to Gibbons onto his right foot, but he kicks it high, wide and handsome on the half-back flank for North Geelong. And it's going to be a free kick to Daryl Jones. He goes short. He finds Shane Burns in between half-back and wing for North Geelong. He goes long now, looking towards centre half forward. He's got Smilovic there in front. Good play from Gibbons over the back. Good handball from Green to Welsh. Welsh is on the wing. Turns around on his right foot back towards Ben Beggs. Good play from Milne at the back. There's 3 North Geelong players. He's got time. Milne now ducks around David Cook. Good play. Onto his right foot back towards Welsh again. Good play from Paul Welsh, who's unmanned at the moment with Elford being off.
He did well. He got it down to Menzies. Menzies across, and Welsh and Elzinga stand toe-to-toe if you don't mind. You take the player. What's the altercation?
Okay, it's Elmer at centre half forward now. He's about 55 metres out. He goes short looking for Costello and Camerotto, and he's found Camerotto about 35 to 40 metres out from goal for Anakie, directly in front. David Cook, a report on the altercation on the wing.
The gate's busted up now, but it was a toe-to-toe thing. Young fellow and an old fellow, and now Jeff Ryan's chipping in for his say, and another old fellow joins in. So we'll get back to play now. Who's this having a shot for goal? Camerotto, they need to kick this one. He goes long on the right foot, lets one of the goal umpire. Just missed to the left-hand side. The kick was a beauty too. Just drifted away at the last minute, and Paul Camerotto, been a bit quiet today, kicks his second minor score. He's yet to register a major. Anakie needs some goals quickly. The time clock will show us very shortly how long we have played this quarter, but the ball coming back into play.
Schwennerson kicks out a loose kick, but finds Jovanovic at half-back. And Jovanovic just on the ground for North Geelong takes the mark. He goes inside, looking towards Malcolm Key. Good play from Tate. Also Greaves, who's just on the ground, picks up the ball well in the centre now. Onto his right foot, looking out towards Belair's. He's got Burns right behind him on his tail. Good tackle by Burns, but Belair's picks the ball back up. Onto his left foot, he's got Elmer unmarked. It's downfield anyway.
Belair's was flattened after he kicked that. Elmer wants to play on. The umpire had blown time on to tell the players what the free kick downfield was for, which is the correct call. And Jamie Elmer going to have the shot, and Jeff Belair's just as well he ducked when he did, I'd suggest. Pretty willing out there, Jason. I'm glad I'm sitting up here with you.
It certainly is. And we have Jamie Elmer now about 30 metres out from goal. They really need this one. They've wasted a couple of opportunities in the last 5 or 10 minutes, Anakie.
This to put them 20 points down.
He comes in onto his right foot now. He looks to have brought it back nicely with the wind. And he has. Yep. Good goal by Jamie Elmer. And Anakie certainly needed that goal. Brings them a little bit closer to North Geelong, who are one man down with Neil Elford off, and Welsh has certainly played well across the centre line for Anakie with him being off.
He certainly has. He's had a bit of influence in the game. Actually, they've played very well this quarter, Anakie, but haven't been able to register major scores. When North Geelong have gone forward, we saw Boothroyd kick that lovely goal and just sapped a bit of wind out of the sails as the ball just coming back to the centre. The scoreboard shows, the APCO Easy Shop scoreboard shows North Geelong 6-7-43. Anakie have got now, looks like 3 goals, 5, 23 points. It is 20 points the difference here at Osborne Park in the grand final replay. Positions are reversed at the moment. The home side are leading. Bounce down. Knocked back, wasn't a good one actually, went back towards Gibbons. He can't handle the footy, stacking on top, but a little bit muddy out there in that centre wicket area. Jeff Ryan getting up off the top there of Mick Gibbons, and the umpire's going to repeat the dose from where he bounced it just a few seconds ago.
Smilovic and Jolly to go for the ruck. Darren Jolly's changed with Welsh at full forward. He's in the ruck now. Smilovic, Jolly, good tap out towards Jovanovic. He can't handle the ball. Good play from Green to get in there. He holds the ball in and we'll have another bounce down in the middle of the ground.
It certainly hasn't been a game for fairies out there this afternoon, Jason. Been pretty rough and tough. Plenty of things said.
Yes, it certainly has. We've already had 3 or 4 players sent off this afternoon, and we're not even half time yet.
I don't think we've had any reports though. I think they've just been send-offs.
Yep. Smilovic and Jolly. Jolly, good tap down. He follows his own ball. Good play from Shane Burns. Gets a push in the back, and he will take the free kick inside the centre square.
Did it well, did the Axe. Did that very nicely indeed. Here he comes, right foot kick, heads for the grandstand side of the ground. Up goes Lawrence from behind. We're on number 99, if you don't mind. He punched the ball to the ground, got it across to Camerotto. He looks to the centre of the ground, saw, Jolly there, Darren Jolly, who takes the grab. Hadn't had a great day today, chips it out wide. Mark taken by Steve Green. Another possession goes down to Scott Simon, who takes the grab 75 metres out from goal. Too far out to score. He is a lovely kick. He should go back and put the foot in it. 43 plays 23. North Geelong in front. He goes for the pocket. Welsh almost the mark at ground level. The big fella gathers. Will he play off the hand pass? No. He goes back into the goal square. Up there in defence might have been Marinovic, and the ball is knocked through for one behind.
Good play from Anakie there. They chipped it across the centre line, went from one wing to the other, and then moved the ball up towards Welsh. And he couldn't finish off the play there with a kick. As we see Eves kick back in. It's a bad kick. He looked for Burke, and he's found Gibbons.
Nice mark, Mickey Gibbons. Little fingertipper there, just stretching up and taking a good one. Now, the distance shouldn't be a worry. We're just watching on screen here for you listeners at home. We can see the 50-metre line as Mick Gibbons comes in. He runs inside that now. He's only got a kick at about 44. Long kick from Gibbons. The goal umpire looks all right. Paul Welsh claps the hands. Here come Anakie. They're storming back. Late stages of the second quarter.
Alford back on for North Geelong after his 15-minute sabbatical on the bench. And Anakie using the opportunity now to come back. 4 goals, 6-30. And they trail North Geelong 6 goals, 7-43. And
just need to know how long we've gone. If our director downstairs, Noel Fanning, can get that message to us in this second quarter. Because Anakie are certainly, they've had the better of this quarter and they've come back pretty well. Unfortunately, for the Anakie supporters, Jace, they haven't kicked enough goals. They've had enough of the play.
Yep. A couple of opportunities went begging in the first 10 or 15 minutes of the quarter. As we see the ball back in the centre now, Eves gets the ball out towards Elmer for Anakie. A good play from Greaves to hold it in, and it's going to be a ball up just inside the centre square.
Actually, Jason, we won't have the time clock this quarter because the fuse blew before we lost all power, so the time clock would have stopped, and so that won't be any good to us. We've probably played about 23 minutes, I reckon, this quarter. Knocked down, comes down to the Anakie player trying to brush his way through. David Cook couldn't do so. Lost the ball in the tackle. In goes Hearn. Lays a hard one in on the ground. It's pretty rough in there. Shane Burns is in there too. He don't mind it rough and tough, the axe. He gets up and hands the ball back to the umpire, and we'll have a bounce down decision. Just the attacking side of centre wing. Umpire actually throws this one up in the air. Up goes Big Jolly. That's Darren Jolly. Knocks the ball 15 or 20 metres further afield. Gets it towards Burns. Elmer's little hand pass miscued goes to Alford. Just come back on the ground. Tumbles the punt round the corner towards centre wing. Out comes young Priddle. He's in a bit of strife. Gets the hand pass across to Eves. Stands firm to Scray goes. It's a high kick. It's found its target too, Sid Jones. Another one that's been sent off. He takes the mark for North Geelong, and the coach puts a bit of attack.
Push it up towards Elzinger and Priddle. Good play from Lawrence. Stephen Green in front. He's tackled by Eves. Gets the ball out. Elzinger now onto his right foot. Back in towards centre half forward. Boothroyd in front of Jolly. Good play from Gibbons to get the hand in there. Good play now. He's got 5 metres. Good shepherd by Jolly. Back onto his right. Oh, he's dropped the ball now. Good tackle.
He's got support. He got lucky. Scotty Hearn helped him out. Headed into the dead pocket towards Lawrence. It's out of bounds. A great effort by Mick Gibbons to make the spoil on Boothroyd. Instead of swinging onto the right foot, came back onto the left and got himself at a strife.
And we see Darren Jolly's gone off with an ankle injury, and he looks like he's going straight to the room, so that's going to be a loss. He was playing well on the ruck when he replaced Welsh. A throw in now. North Geelong, 15 metres out from goal. Bissett into the ruck now. Corey Bissett gets it down the front. Elzinger. He pushes it. Can't keep the ball in. It's going to be a throw in about 20 metres around from the goal. The Upco Easy Shop scoreboard, North Geelong 6 goals 7-43, Anakie 4 goals 6-30.
You wonder if they could get one before half time here, Anakie. It'd be a pretty close contest. Big Corey Bissett's moved into the ruck work now, and he's had the last couple of hit outs. He got a bit cold down there at half forward. He's in the ruck now with Jolly going off. And he thumps this one over the boundary line, and we'll wait on the boundary umpire to repeat the dose. 10 metres further around. He throws it back in. Bissett pushed over. Play on the core. Picked up by Swedderson. Straightens up and goes for home with that long left foot of his. It's into the goal mouth. Boothroyd goes back. Knocked away by Jolly. Up the ground goes Priddle. Goal! Good roving, the little fella there. I've been impressed with him, Rory Priddle. Up from the under-18s this season. Been a cheeky little fellow in that forward pocket in more ways than one, and he rode that brilliantly. Jolly, that was 2 Jollies playing here, of course. Brendan Jolly did the work very well on Boothroyd down there, who's kicked 2 goals this afternoon, punched it away well, but young Priddle came in from the side and made no mistake.
Yeah, and that's what they need, North Geelong. They've had troubles in the past weeks without relying on Boothroyd too much. He kicked 9 of 11 goals last week, and they certainly need a couple of other multiple goal kickers down there. And Priddle, if he roves off Boothroyd, he's going to get his fair share of goals this afternoon. Back into the centre now. Elford back into the ruck. Corey Bissett goes with his left hand. Eves is in there. Good play from Elmer. He drops the ball into the centre. Bissett, handball out towards Tate. Back to Menzies onto his left foot. Short kick looking for Camerotto. It's over his head. Good play from Milne. Oh, that's nearly a throw to Key. Key overruns it. Good play from Ben Beggs. Beggs now, handball to Tate. Oh, he's called a throw. It's going to be a free kick to Malcolm Key. A throw by Ben Beggs there.
And right in front of the
Anakie
Anakie coaching box. And all the supporters standing there. They're not impressed with that one. But the enforcer, Malcolm Key, from half back, kicks the ball over centre wing, up towards half forward. High flyers won it. Up was the big one there. And Sir Robert Menzies got the hand pass further afield. Wasn't a good one. Picked up by these. A wild hand pass over the top. Gibbons taps the ball into the path of big Corey Bisson. He does well. He gets it across to Jason Greaves, who goes running to half back. Long kick from Greaves. Too much carry on the footy there for all the forwards. Simpson racing back. So too is Elmer as it kicks it up the ground. Got it further afield. Here's Big Welsh in the pocket. Straightens up, goes the banana kick. Well, he's kicked it the wrong way in the finish. Big Welsh in the banana kick, not his forte evidently. And the North Geelong will get out of attack with a kick comes back to half back towards Malcolm Key.
Malcolm Key picks the ball up. Ducks around Elmer and Tate onto his left foot now, back in towards the centre. APCO Easy Shop scoreboard shows North Geelong 19 points in front of Anakie. Good play by Elford and Marnie in the middle. Elford on his right foot, one out, Jolly and Boothroyd. The ball drops short, Jolly in front, Jolly takes the mark.
It's been a good duel, hasn't it? Leach Boothroyd's got 2 goals won, but I reckon he's played pretty well down there, Brendan Jolly.
Good play.
3 goals won, in fact.
Good play by Bissett. Bissett gets the mark and handballs to Cook. David Cook running through the middle looking for Welsh at full forward, but the siren's going to beat Anakie. And after a good start to the quarter by Anakie, they couldn't quite peg back the North Geelong lead. And at half-time, North Geelong 7 goals, 7-49. And they lead Anakie 4 goals, 6-30.